to part 3 of our series on myths of annuities. Now Jake, another common myth that I've heard is that all annuities are long-term.
Well, that's definitely not true, and that is the third myth we're going to talk about today. Like the others, there's usually a reason that that myth is out there, and the reason that most people think all annuities are long-term is because some are long-term. So you always hear the horror stories, and it's the bad stuff that gets the press all the time. So you hear about the 85-year-old widow who bought a 14-year annuity and couldn't get her money out when she needed it. But in reality, most annuities aren't real long in term. So there are some, but not all of them are. We have many annuities that are 2 to 3 or 4 years in length. We even have good indexed annuities that are usually longer term, but we have some that are good in the 5-year term. So you really don't have to buy a super long-term annuity to get a good one. So it is true that some annuities are very long-term, but again, that doesn't make all of them long-term. So again, if you're listening to people who are saying all annuities are bad because they're all long-term, either that person doesn't know what they're talking about or they're trying to mislead you. Both of those are bad, and both of those are going to cost you money. But I'll admit many people are shocked when I show them that we have 2 and 3 year annuities with a guaranteed rate. They just don't know that they exist. So it's a myth that I understand why it's out there, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of short-term annuities. If you're just looking for a couple-year term to park your money for a couple years, get a little bit better interest rate, they can be good for that. So don't be fooled when someone lumps all annuities together, just like we talked about last time with the fee structure. Some do have fees, but not all of them. So either they have a hidden agenda or they don't know what they're talking about. You have to be very careful.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.